Hey Jake, a buddy of mine was telling me about this big boot camp that they just opened in town. It says you could burn up to 600 calories an hour. Want to go check it out with me?
Dave, I'm working on my alpha aesthetics right now. When you get to your group class, tell my girlfriend to say hi.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Dave and Jake Show, episode 3.
Yep.
Why men should not do boot camps. Me and Jake could probably do a sermon at this point of why men should not do boot camps. But what we did is we decided to bring in one of our alpha. We're going to call you an athlete, Scott.
You're an athlete.
He's an athlete.
You train more than 3 times a week. You're an athlete.
That's it. He's been here for a couple years. In a previous life, he was doing boot camps, I believe, 4 or 5 times a week?
5 times a week for 2 years.
2 years. What he's going to do, he's just going to talk about his experience with the boot camp style format and compare it to working out with the boys in the Alpha Hour program. So we'll give the floor to you, Scott, to kind of just walk us through your story.
I was in a cardio class 5 days a week, busting my butt, 5 hours a week, and I would run on the treadmill, move from equipment to equipment as fast as I could. I felt like a hamster running in a hamster wheel. I was down to about 1,800 calories a day was my target. I was losing muscle, and I had a hard time maintaining my weight at 1,800 calories a day. Then I came here, and I met Dave. Dave upped my calories. I packed on about 20 pounds of muscle, and my waist is exactly the same.
Exactly. Yeah, you haven't gained any.
I'm wearing the same jeans I wore 20 pounds ago. Which is
Awesome.
I got a 34 waist in my jeans. So I'm 54, and I feel like I look fantastic. Or I'm extremely happy with myself.
What age you are, buddy, you really do look fantastic.
So I'm extremely happy with this place. I work out 3 days a week with Dave. Dave monitors my nutrition.
Yeah.
I work out with Jake at least once a week.
Yeah.
These guys are phenomenal. And as far as nutrition goes, Dave monitors what I'm eating. I track all my food. He sees what I eat. I also...
Tell me, where were you up to now?
I'm about
3 days a week.
My goal is about 2,600 calories.
Okay.
And that's a lot of food compared to what I was eating.
1,800, yeah, that's
And
it's hard to be compliant with 1,800 calories.
It is. And the other thing too is I do like to go to happy hour on weekends. and I don't hide it.
Scott.
I don't hide it from these guys on Facebook. So
Can't hide it.
I go out with my friends. They post photos. I'm holding a beer. They see it. They yell at me.
At least we're in your head, like somewhat. Right? We're that little.
So when I'm at
voice
happy
of
hour, I at least think about these guys once in a while, and I'm like, shit, should I order another beer? And then someone twists my arms. Maybe I have it, maybe I don't. But I do at least think about it, and I'm trying harder to stay on track because of these guys, and they're always
Accountability.
Yeah, they're there to back me up with whatever I need.
Let's bust out the whiteboard. Let's
bust it out.
I think Scott hit on all 3 variables here, but let's just talk about why men should not do boot camps. Little recap, Jake.
So the programs, they're not designed for hypertrophy. They're not designed for growing muscle. They're designed for losing weight and shrinking down. If you want the deltoids capped off, the big chest, the tiny waist, that alpha aesthetics is what I like to call it. You don't want to look like a damn green bean.
It's almost, when it comes to aesthetics, it's almost as simple as that. It takes a program that focuses on lifting weights day in and day out to actually to create that aesthetic physique.
Create the alpha physique.
Yeah. Point number 2, Scotty Too Hottie hit on it perfect. Nutrition is not a cornerstone. If you join a boot camp, they're going to give you probably some type of, I would call it advice, where it's, okay, eat low calories, lose weight, but what they don't say is, you're probably going to gain it back, or you're not going to be compliant with a low-calorie 1,800
They
calorie
give everyone
plan.
the same nutritional plan as well, so it's a cookie cutter plan there. I mean,
Right.
Well, a guy that's 250 pounds are giving it to the same guy that's 180 pounds. So.
At the end of it, especially with men, it has to 100%. It's got to be personalized. If it's not personalized for Scott and his Coors Light habit, guess what it's going to do? He's going to fail on his plan over and over and over again. And then hit on point number 3, Jake.
On injuries. I see this all the time with clients. They go into these boot camps and they really exert themselves with this cardio-based exercise. And when they get to the bigger compound movements, the bigger lifts,
Squat, the press.
their energy's not there. Their mind to muscle is not there. They're just throwing the weight around mindlessly at that point, trying to get through the repetition, trying to get from point A to point B as fast as possible, not focusing in on that targeted muscle group, which leads to eventually getting injured and doing it in proper form. I mean, that always leads to getting injured.
Every single time.
Every time.
I think you honestly, you hit the nail on the head though. Like when it comes for hey, I want to work really, really hard perspective, that's awesome. But guess what? Working hard does not mean that it's a good workout. And I think that's a great way to sum up why, for the most part, boot camps don't work for men is they sell you work hard, work hard, work hard. But what they don't tell you is, hey, it's a lot of working out smarter, working out more efficient, and then putting a lot of focus onto the nutrition.
In form as well, yeah.
Scotty, any finishing thoughts here? You're holding this beautiful whiteboard.
Back to the idea of injuries, the only pain I ever felt was tennis elbow. And that was from repetitive moves over and over and over again.
Same movements every day and day out, yep. High repetition.
And I don't have that issue now.
Awesome. Guys, Jake and I, we just released our YouTube channel. Subscribe. We always say our goal is to break down all of the nonsense in this industry, give you guys real life advice. If you have any topics that you want us to talk about, comment below. And follow Big Scott on his Facebook. I mean, his stories on Facebook, they should have its own business. They're awesome. Buddy, thanks for coming on.
No
and
problem.
guys, have a fantastic day.